Mambo singing is the happiness we share. Forget yesterday and just tomorrow as we keep moving forward with Mambo singing every day. So let's go.
Nangana to parara, do kama vetse banga batundi kanganwa. Kankaring shumba no tara, nasi mo changi no shara, patay ba 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 ba. Awita, papengi bangi vese ganasi manonya. Ekuti chimbo chemo yo wangu ndasonyora, bakanyira, bae baba kachira, ekuti bakatora bachimbo ndikanyira. Namurimbo ino namirira, dangana kamira nguva yangashika, bese pacho pandini ngendatsika. Chaputeka, kandashika, taingonzi zvakiwa ndinda indindaba, taingonzi zvakiwa ndinda indindadya, aingonzi yapiwa ndinda indindapa, paingonzi papiwa ndinda indindafa, asi nasi uno, dini, nasi uno dini,
happiness we share. Forget yesterday and just tomorrow as we keep moving forward with Mambo's chicken every day. So let's go. Turn it.
Zika, zika, ngiozi. Zika, zika, ngiozi. Zika, juani, enyasha. Oyo, ezubereka. Chindo manire vera. Chindo ni maya mahana. Manino tani savana. Chukwa totangerera. Isozi yoyerera. Chindo ni maya mahana. Manino tani savana. Taititi mwe. Echazika ngirozi. Echazika murangozi. Echane wanira nyasha. Aiwanda zipopoli. Zikazika ngirozi. Zikazika murangozi. Zikane wanira nyasha. Aiwanda zipopoli. Ndatenderera. Usikiti ndafamba mama era. Ndateketera. Ndazika kunyanga mazoera. Chinyama sharamba. Mweyetungamira vanazorofamba. Kandama kwa tipo boshanda. Basunu muremu uranda. Kuona moteza musha. Kande kusangwanza kuna kusiri kufa. Upira musango here. Senge masena musha. Alitiji mwe. Echazika ngirozi. Echazika murangozi. Echane wanira nyasha. Aiwanda zipopoli. Zikazika ngirozi. Zikazika murangozi. Zikane wanira nyasha. Aiwanda zipopoli.
Trotto! Aye! Essa é licença, Aisha. Elevos Fantan. Tamuka. Akaketi maflati kumpare katanzi kakundane kumatari. Isikazo zivangu kuti nichepapi. Nichakaona vari zivacho kuninde vari. Ikaka. Aka. Ikaka. Aka. Kachiva. Aka. Ikaka. Aka. Kachiva. Kakaeswa apa. Kanoeswa apa. Kozoeswa apa. 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 Kakauya apa. Tachenga apa. Kozoenda apa. 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 Ikaka. Ikaka karibukira. Panoshare muromo remukanwa. Ikaka. Kuba kanzi pagirazi. Kakanzi pozi kachadzoka kari izi. Kaka. Karikunaka. Ai kaka. Ai kaka. Iwe. Ita uchitarisa mpaka. Ichi chinotanga chiri aka. Aka. Ikaka. Aka. Kachiva. Aka. Ikaka. Aka. Kachiva. Kakaeswa apa. Kanoeswa apa. Kozoeswa apa. Apa. Kakauya apa. Tachenga apa. Kozoenda apa. 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 Kanenge kachadina. Ikaka. Aka. Karikukirimwa na What's up? Ata. Gangsta corner. Labla Gaza.
Mambo's chicken is the happiness we share. Forget yesterday and just tomorrow as we keep moving forward with Mambo's chicken every day. So let's go. Turn it.
Makadi zvenyu mese zita rangu ronzende muridzo kana kuti baba wake Keto kana kuti baba waJuju kana kuti wemuridzo we kana kuti mambo ane ukasha kana kuti raunenge wangufunga kudedza. Shout out to Mambo, shout out to Pamela. Azvino kutombomirawo zvakanaka. Yes. Yeah. Yo. zvipande ndizwisise amaingwanda handina zvipande ini handina zvipande paingwanda ini handina zvipande paingwanda inga handina zvipande paingwanda dare yakanirandire isingazivikandwe bese ndakapanika chete dare yakanirandire isingazivikandwe bese ndakapanika chete asi unondiziva wandi ndiri murume wako nandinaro amaingwanda inga unondiziva wandi ndiri murume wako nandinaro amaingwanda saka ndizwisise amaingwanda nandina zvipande ini ndizwisise amaingwanda nandina zvipande ini handina zvipande paingwanda ini handina zvipande paingwanda inga handina zvipande paingwanda ini handina zvipande paingwanda ukasa iyeme vaya vaya ndiwe mama ndini baba handikuziye uchichema ndichakushandira bebi kusvika ndakonya ndiwe mama ndini baba handikuziye uchichema ndichakushandira bebi kusvika ndakonya bebi kusvika ndakonya iwe bebi kusvika ndakonya nambo 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 chiwira vanhu kunge mafunzo munzeve asiwe ndide zidele ndamo yangu zichawana nokade asiwe ndide zidele ndamo yangu zichawana nokade koini unandiziva wandi ndiri murume wako nandinaro amaingwanda inga unandiziva wandi ndiri murume wako nandinaro amaingwanaka saka ndizwisise amaingwanda nandina zvipande ini ndizwisise amaingwanda nandina zvipande ini handina zvipande paingwanda handina zvipande paingwanda handina zvipande paingwanda gasa iye fire fire azvino kutombombirawo zvakanaka dzimwe nguva ndinodotsa zuva ndisipo pamba ndofamba chinombotonga wotsuka ndisati ndagoka igore ramangwana rinogadzirwa nhasi ndeshungu igore ramangwana rinogadzirwa nhasi ndeshungu imi baba imi uyai ruva rangu rinondidada tiripo pandima handinosuka ndiya wangu tiripo pandima handinosuka ndiya wangu kuti kukwanzise ndinonzidziwo ukambondipa nguma ndindosana kuti kukwanzise ndinonzidziwo ukambondipa nguma ndindosana atembuke ndi mwana wechirumande ukambondipa nguma ndindosana gira inzwa imambo ukambondipa nguma ndindosana kuti kukwanzise ndinonzidziwo ukambondipa nguma ndindosana kuti kukwanzise ndinonzidziwo ukambondipa nguma ndindosana gira inzwa imambo ukambondipa nguma ndindosana kuti kukwanzise ndinonzidziwo ukambondipa nguma ndindosana ukasha fire azvino kutombomirawo zvakanaka Somebody say hello, hello, hello. Somebody say why, love more. If you not nyambo, if him no be, wanna gige be. Mimi nasema, wewe kusikia, natoka kuoa wewe sanda. Yes akitoko, wendo wa maisha yangu. Natoka kuboha wewe machoka mnanita sasita Shakira Katarina zikana rekuzima udondiende samudzivani sorembo bine machembere sadalo raunzira pavanotala timwe ndimiuno piri Katarina zikana rekuzima udondiende samudzivani sorembo bine machembere sadalo raunzira pavanotala timwe ndimiuno kuyendenza mbone cause you my binocular. We and then Zambone got cause you my binocular. Baby, my binocular. Cause you my binocular. Baby, my binocular. Cause you my binocular. Gosh. Samirira mwana wenyewe kwa masiziwa ayo watupane mwana wanshumba evezera chamu ndipinde mundumba akumbo zvizeza atangise kutamba adonyara meno zvake pfeka mbambamba I so wish I could fly away to a place that is so beautiful and so far away. Oh yo Gasha we and then Zambone cause you my binocular. We and then Zambone got cause you my binocular. Baby my binocular. Cause you my binocular. Baby my binocular. Cause you my binocular. Yeah. Gasha. Kangaroo, Zimbabwe kangaroo, kangaroo, Namibia kangaroo, kangaroo, my baby kangaroo, kangaroo. Pamwe ndiwe matume wangu, oh yo. Pamwe ndiwe mampala wangu, oh yo. Pamwe ndiwe masiziva wangu, oh yo. Mamoyo, machuma. Vanipo manyati Gasha Kulundi konzera niwone mushe kozi mabanoki Kulundi konzera niwone kozi mabanoki ukasha nonzi last but not ngasingeni tobva tangodai so Maivevana negeterina Maivevana negeterina Runagurago negeterina Ikakubanda negeterina Iwe negeterina Unegeterina Maive negeterina Unegeterina Iwe negeterina Unegeterina Ukasa Iwe Negeterina, my bella Negeterina, Igabubanda Negeterina, Nagurago Negeterina, Ugasa. Tiwe unoni bigina, adina namu tenina, Durango Mamutavana, Mazuiago and Lotapina. You've got the beauty, Amara, unani beta Simoji Segede, Niani Gwangandi Torina. But the mind of become the Dungara, Hila Hela da Perida, Ugazi Wangan on the Dambida, the Buddha see and the Camerida, girl you not go Bastera. By you ever not negativina, my man not negativina, Ikabu Banda negativina, Nagurago negativina, Ukasa. Ya taitai inozinyemu Waitrage igorosa simu mama mona Waitrage igorosa simu mama mona Waitrage igorosa simu mama mona Jau ya seiko Babata na se Badana na seiko Zaida se Jau ya seiko Babata na se Badana na seiko Zaida se Madana na zeigo, Zaida se, Zauia zeigo, Madana na zeigo, Zaida se. Ukasa, fire.
Mambo chicken is the happiness we share. Forget yesterday and just tomorrow. As we keep moving forward with Mambo's chicken every day. So let's go.
We're still live at the Mambo's Evolution launch, and we've been taking you on a journey down memory lane. But now it's time for us to understand more about the brand that is Mambo's. And I have two special guests up here to give us more insight. Please introduce yourselves.
I'll honor the lady.
Mkunda wa Mambo.
And Rimchinda wa Mambo.
Mkunda wa Mambo, Mchinda wa Mambo. There's a lot more that goes into that, but let's start by explaining to people who are watching what the Mambo's brand is all about.
Mambo's Chicken is a young brand. We're only about 2 years old in the industry.
Right.
But trust me, we don't even look like, or people don't even believe we're 2 years old. Because we've been there and we're causing what people call disruption. The name Mambo's, it means an African king.
Right.
And we have derived our values and picked up our characteristics that are based on royalty, stability,
Pretty much everything you know about a king, we are all about that.
Right.
Yes, we are all about that.
No, that's something special. And I love the catchphrase, eat like a king.
Oh, yes, definitely. If you can't eat like a king, then what are you doing? You've
I
got
love
to
that.
eat like a king, especially if you're being served by a king. Because we say we're kings, right? And the only way for you to feel like a king is when you're served by a king.
Right.
And that's who we are.
Exactly. I love that. I love that. But we're talking about the Mambo's evolution, right? We've been going down memory lane, going through dance and music and everything. But let's talk about the Mambo's evolution. 2 years in, what do we mean when we are talking about the Mambo's evolution?
Well, I would say this has been a very exciting journey. It's been a life-teaching journey. We've learned a lot, and what we did is we tried to bring value and meaning to the brand.
Right.
So we then went on and tried to define all the elements that make up an African king. In this case, we then listed down the elements that make up. We're talking about the African sun, we're talking about the chili, we're talking about your shield, your lion's paw. We also came up with the infinity love. We also came up with the triangle that represents familyhood, which is something that we value as a brand. So you'll find that in the evolution process that we're doing with the brand, we picked up elements from our crown. If you look at our crown, it has 3 points. And we took the last triangle, right, and we developed it to come up with our font and our elements. So what we did with that is, if you look at our crown, we took the triangle, and it was then handwritten by a local artist. And we then used that to develop our font. I wish I could show you the font, but if you look at our font, and every enclosed letter, you'll still find the shape of the triangle. Because we're saying, as a brand, we value familyhood. So we want that to be represented in all our communications. When we talk to the people, when we talk to our customers, when we talk to our clients, we're saying we're a family, we're in this together. So if you look at our font, you'll find that in every element, there's always that representation of the triangle. So after we developed our font, we then came up with our patterns. You'll find that in most of our communications, it has actually changed, because online we've already started using our new font and our new patterns. What we're saying is, when you look at these patterns, you have to feel your royalness. You have to feel like you're an African king. You have to feel like you are, you're African and you're proud of it. So you'll find that our elements are also in the patterns.
Right.
And we've created this whole new look that just says Mambos. Even if you try and look up our font, you'll find it as a Mambo's font. It's original. It was created from scratch after going through a very thorough thought process of trying to bring value and meaning to the brand.
Yes. And we're saying this evolution is not only from a visual point of view, we are also looking at enhancing our customer experience in terms of our online presence. Our online presence, due to social media, is quite substantial, but then we have emphasized that by introducing I don't just want to call it a website. It's not your everyday website.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a state-of-the-art website. You are going to get an experience that you have not yet experienced on other platforms. Visit the www.mambos.com website and interface with us. Not only that, we have also launched our mobile application, and we are just saying convenience to the customer. And again, it's not just a matter of us just doing an app just like the other people. No, we are going to extract value. You are going to have an amazing experience in terms of your ordering, in terms of your interaction with the brand, and that's how we are evolving.
And to add on to that, we've also introduced our delivery services.
Right.
Our delivery services are out of this world. Trust me, if you want to experience world-class delivery services, you've got to try Mambo's. We have tried to come up with the solution that all the customers experience when it comes to deliveries. Late deliveries, wrong deliveries, rude customer care. But what we've done is when we built our delivery service, we try to be the solution to all the clients and customers' frustrations. So I would really urge you guys to try our delivery service. Trust me, you will not.
The delivery system is so good when you trust it with His Excellency. I'm sure you saw him using it earlier. You don't just give His Excellency anything that you are not confident of. So yeah, that's what you're basically saying.
Okay, royalty and familyhood, that's what the brand represents. But let's go back to the very first word that was said. Mambo's is disruptive, all right? Now, speaking of Mambo's being disruptive, there's a lot of talk that's happening on social media, based on the puns that are used to advertise the brand, breasts, thighs, referring to chicken or not, I don't know. What do you have to say to Zimbabweans who are looking at that advertising?
Okay, like she said earlier, we're in the business of selling chicken, and that's what we are all about. It's an interesting social construct, if I must say, with regards to the way we use our language. I mean, the world is moving in a direction where there are a lot of connotations which mean otherwise, and those connotations are now being derived from our regular language to the extent that we can no longer be comfortable with saying certain words that were previously comfortable. And we as Mambos were just saying, bring back our language, let our language mean what it has always meant.
Right.
If I ask you, did you come? Someone is cringing. I can feel the cringe right now, even from the viewers. But I'm just, did you come? But yeah, you came. That's why we are sitting here. But then I'm already sensing some cringe from the audience. I can even feel it. And there's nothing we can do about that. If you want to sell our chicken breast.
Because those are chicken parts.
Yes.
The chicken has a thigh. It has a breast. It has a wing, right? It has a drumstick. But why is it that when you say thigh, you translate to something else?
Yeah,
But we're talking about chicken thighs. That's something that's there.
Right.
In as much as you are getting the stick in terms of being sexually crude, in quotes, we are actually advocating for the preservation of our language.
Right.
We don't want to let the perverts win. So we continue using our language as it always been used. Yeah,
All right. Okay, well explained there by Mambos. Let's look to the future of the brand. What can we expect?
What I can tell you is we are very unpredictable. We don't even know what we're going to do. You understand? But we know what we're going to do. You understand? I think we'll just let you guys take a guess. Stick to a page. Keep pressing likes. Keep sharing our posts. Then you'll know what we're up to.
Stay on your toes. I like that too. So stay tuned for more right here on the Mambo's Evolution launch. We are going to be getting into so much more that you don't want to miss.
Yes.
Mambo's chicken is the happiness we share. Forget yesterday and just tomorrow. As we keep moving forward with Mambo's chicken every day. So let's go.
All right, now evolution is about growth. But you can't talk about growth if you don't know where exactly it all started, right? And I know we all love the saying, mushamukadzi. Anditi, apana mambo anokwanisa kutonga asina their significant other. So right now, I'd like to welcome Mambo Kadzi. I hope I said that right, because you represent a lot more, right? As an executive director of Mambo's Chicken as well. Tell us how this journey started.
So Mambo's Chicken was created from the mindset of wanting to be customer-centric. So we are here to offer you an individualistic customer experience. We cater to your needs, and we also treat you like royalty, because we've had experiences where we just wanted a decent meal and you get treated like you don't matter. Your money matters, you matter. So when you come to Mambo's, we want you to feel that you have entered a place where you actually have an identity.
Right.
You are royal, you come first. So that's really why Mambo's Chicken was created.
And is that why you came up with the name Mambo's Chicken?
Huh? Why not Mambo's? Really?
Right.
Well, we actually come from a very Christian background. And the name Mambo's is actually a God-given name. Well, I think the Word of God actually says in Habakkuk 2 that write down the vision, and make it plain. So we made our vision plain. And when we started praying for a name for our brand, we initially came up with names like King's Foods, Food Kings, just to name a few. But as the vision tarried, it actually took a number of years. We prayed about it, we waited, and then, we got the name Mambo's Chicken.
Right.
And it stuck. So because that name stuck with us, we just knew that God was setting us up for royalty, you know, that we need to offer something that's different in the market. So I know it rhymes with another name, but it essentially came from God himself.
Amazing, amazing. You really touch on the fact that you are a Christian brand, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people like to hear that of any brand.
Yes.
What are some of your organizational values?
Our organizational vision is actually to become the best CFR, CFR being a casual fast restaurant. So we want to be the best, not only in Zimbabwe, but also internationally, because that's where we envision ourselves going, you know, and our philosophy as a brand is, you know, we have to continuously evolve, you know, hence the evolution we're experiencing tonight. We constantly get into menu re-engineering. Like now we're offering a wide range of menu items because it's something that we have to do and also move along with the times. You know, because of COVID and everything that has been happening in 2020 alone, you have to reinvent how you do business. So as a brand, we had to come together and just look at ways of us developing and growing, because that's the only way we can go. We need to grow, we need to expand, and for us, evolution is the way to go, because evolution is constant, it doesn't stop. So we're not stopping. Then, you know, when it comes to our culture, we actually have a culture where we put our employees first, because without them, we wouldn't be here. So to us, our employees are actually our greatest assets, and we cater to their welfare. They are our priority. So, you know, when we say we are Mambo's Chicken, it's not just about you as a customer, it's also about the person who's actually serving you. They have to feel that they're royalty. They have to feel that they are part of a growing brand, you know, so we are branded royal in everything we do. And we also want you to be royal.
Oh, that's amazing, man. I'm pretty sure everyone who's listening to you say those amazing words is thinking, oh my God, I want to get some Mambos. Where can I get some Mambos? But what is your growth plan? I'm assuming you are looking to take this nationwide?
Yeah, of course, Karen. We do have a growth plan. You know, we wouldn't be evolving if we didn't have one.
Exactly.
But because we are coming from a very Christian-centric background, we go by one mantra. We go onwards and forwards. That's all. So for now, we're moving onwards and forwards.
Onwards and forwards. I mean, who doesn't want to be in this kind of environment? And I know that when you're listening to this, you're thinking, maybe, but you should actually visit the application, visit the store, try out their food, and taste the experience that you're missing out. Stay tuned, we've got a lot more coming.
Mambo's Chicken is the happiness we share. Forget yesterday and just tomorrow, as we keep moving forward with Mambo's Chicken every day.